Hello my dear students, let us solve today multiple choice questions related to acidic, basic and neutral substances. Question number 1 is, which of the following is an acid-base indicator? Our options are option A, vinegar, B, turmeric, C, lime water, D, baking powder. So which of them do you think will indicate whether a substance is acid or base? Well, yes students, you're right. That is none other than turmeric, right? Remember, in basic solution it turns red, right? Now moving on to question number 2. The soil on which hydrangea plant is growing has turned blue. This means that the soil is A, basic, B, neutral, C, acidic and D does not indicate anything. Well, hydrangea plant is certainly a plant which is quite unique. So what's the answer? The answer is acidic. Yes, when hydrangea plant is growing in a soil and it turns blue, it means that the soil is acidic. Now question number 3. Question number 3 is, if turmeric turns red, it indicates the presence of a dash. Basic solution, option B, acidic solution, option C, neutral solution, or option D, saturated solution. Now turmeric turns red in the presence of a what? In the presence of definitely a base. We have just discussed it in question number 1, right? Now moving on to the next question. Question number 4. On adding red rose indicator to a colorless solution, no change is observed. What is the nature of the solution? Option A, neutral. Option B, either basic or neutral. Option C, either acidic or basic. Option D, either acidic or neutral. When red rose indicator is added to a colorless solution, if there is no change or a slight change, as in little red color or bright red color, then you would see that the solution is either acidic or neutral, which is our option D, right? Now moving on to question number 5. Products of a neutralization reaction are an acid and a base, an acid and a salt and water, or option D, a salt and a base. Well, neutralization reactions occur when acid and base react to form what? Yes, it reacts to form option C. Yes, a salt and a water. Great going my dear students. Now question number 6. On adding turmeric paste to acid and base separately, which colors would be observed? Yellow in both acid and base, yellow in acid and red in base, pink in acid and yellow in base, or red in acid and blue in base. Think about it. Yes, that is correct. Option B is definitely correct. We have just discussed turmeric is a good base indicator. So it will remain yellow in acid, but it will turn red in base, right? Now moving on to question number 7. What is our question number 7? Onion juice is A, auditory indicator, B, omniscient indicator, C, artificial indicator, D, olfactory indicator. So it is definitely not artificial indicator, so we can strike out option C, right? Now what are these OO things about? Yes, they are to confuse you, but you already know what is the correct option. Yes, it is definitely option D, which is olfactory indicator. Now moving on to question number 8. Question number 8 is, which of these is not a natural indicator? A, turmeric, B, phenolphthalein, C, litmus paper, or D, red rose extract. Well, you can very well see that option A, turmeric, option C, litmus paper, option D, red rose extract are natural. Which of them is not natural or a synthetic indicator? Yes, my dear students, it is option B, phenolphthalein. You're going to use phenolphthalein in your lab quite frequently. Now question number 9. What it is? Which acid is present in vinegar? I hope this is a very easy question for you. Option A, citric acid. Option B, hydrochloric acid. Option C, acetic acid, or option D, carbonic acid. You won't take a second for that, right? You already know it is option C, acetic acid. Now question number 10. Question number 10 is, red rose extract turns green in acidic solution, turns pink in basic solution, turns red in basic solution, or turns green in basic solution. Always remember, in acids, red rose extract will either show reddish or bright reddish color. Not much difference between acid and neutral when you add red rose extract to it. But in base, what it does is it converts the solution into green. So the answer is D, turns green in basic solution. Now moving on to question number 11. Question number 11 is, which of the following is not an olfactory indicator? That is, it is not. You have to concentrate on not. Option A, vanilla essence. Option B, onion. Option C, litmus paper. Option D, clove oil. See, vanilla essence, onion, clove oil, these are olfactory indicators, but litmus paper is not. So our option C, litmus paper, is the correct answer, right? Now moving on to question number 12. Question number 12 is, ant bites can be neutralized by option A, a base. Option B, a neutral substance. Option C, an acid. Option D, none of the above. Now recall, ant bites inject acid into your body, right? So acids can be neutralized by what? Yes, my dear students, yes, you're correct. Option A, a base. So ant bites can be neutralized by a base. Now moving on to the next question. Question number 13. So which of the following is a neutral substance? Meaning that it is neither acidic nor basic. Option A, lemon juice. Option B, soap solution. Option C, baking soda solution. Or option D, distilled water. While lemon juice is acidic, baking soda solution and soap solution, you all know, are basic. Distilled water, in fact, is a neutral substance. So our option D is the correct option. D, distilled water. Now question number 14. In acidic solution, red cabbage extract will, option A, remain purple. Option B, turn green. Option C, turn red or pink. Option D, turn blue. So in acidic solution, red cabbage extract will do what? Well, it will turn red or pink. So our option C is the correct answer. So moving on to question number 15. Question number 15 is, a farmer's soil becomes dash due to excess fertilizer. Either it becomes basic or highly fertile, or neutral or acidic. Remember, fertilizers make the soil very much acidic. So our option D is the correct answer. So let us check. The answer is yes, option D, acidic. Great going, dear students. Now 5 more questions remaining. Question number 16. What is question number 16? Which acid is present in curd? Option A, acetic acid. Option B, lactic acid. Option C, oxalic acid. Or option D, citric acid. Again, very easy for you. Yes, it is option B, lactic acid. You are very correct. Now question number 17. Sugar solution, option A, turns red litmus blue. Option B, turns blue litmus red. Option C, has no effect on blue or red litmus paper. Option D, turns red litmus green. Well, you have to, in this question, determine whether sugar solution is acidic, basic or neutral. Now recall, sugar solution is neutral. So neutral will definitely have no effect on blue or red litmus paper. So our option C is the correct answer. Now moving on to the next question. Which of the following is true? An acid A turns red litmus blue, B turns blue litmus red, C has no effect on blue or red litmus paper, D turns red litmus green. Recall, an acid turns, yes, acid turns blue litmus red. I had already given a mnemonic device for that in our video lecture. So acids turn blue litmus red. Our option B is the correct option. I hope you got that right. Now question number 19. Which of the following is true? A base A turns red litmus blue, B turns blue litmus red, C has no effect on blue or red litmus paper, D turns red litmus green. So what is the correct option over here? Well, a base turns red litmus blue. Remember the mnemonics that I had discussed in the video lecture. The link is in the description box. So yes, the option A is the correct option. That is, a base turns red litmus blue. Now our final question. Question number 20. Which solution can be used to treat acidic soil? Option A, vinegar. Option B, lime water. Option C, tap water. Option D, amla juice. See, when the soil is acidic, you have to treat it with a base to neutralize the soil, right? Which of them is base? Yes, option B is the correct option. Lime water is definitely a base and can be used to treat acidic soil. So congratulations my dear students, you have reached the end of the quiz. Now I'll be sharing with you more quizzes in the future for your revision. Best of luck for your exams. Bye bye.